Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your reading. Let's get started and check out what is the highlighting energy of your reading. Taurus, what is the highlighting energy in your reading? Okay, so you got deception and trickery, and the Queen, the Enchanter, and the Queen. The Queen has determination and sacrifice, and the Enchanter was deception and trickery. So let's find out more about your energy here. I'm just going to draw a few cards, and I'll be right back. Okay, Taurus. So, you got the Ten of Wands in reverse. This feels like you releasing something. Or you feeling maybe not quite ready to release something. But I really do feel like with the Nine of Swords right beside it in reverse, this is you. This is definitely you releasing something. The Empress beside it in reverse. Releasing somebody who made you feel lack, made you feel like you constantly had to replenish some sort of foundation, some sort of well of energy. And you just didn't feel very passionate about this person. So, with the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles here, I feel you redirecting your energy towards something worthwhile. Because it felt like with the Eight of Swords and the Page of Wands here, it feels like you felt very stuck in having to accept some sort of offer that didn't feel fulfilling enough. Something that felt very childish. Something that kept going on in a circle again and again and again, and it never improved. And it just made you feel constantly stuck. Which is sad. Because you deserve the best, Taurus. And it really feels like you stepped away from this. And the moment that you stepped away from it, you received a victory. There was some sort of definite victory here with you. And this also resulted in someone seeing your value, unfortunately. They saw your value, and this person could be very, very determined to enchant the people around them. Because with the Queen and the Enchanter, this feels like, I don't want to say a succubus, but I mean, I guess we can say that. I try to stay away from terms like that, but this person has a very low vibrational energy to them. They could try to enchant people with the way that they act, and it's completely deceptive. It's not who they actually are. And the way that this ties in with your reading is the fact that, like, you could see this. You could see the fact that this person was constantly just putting up a front of maybe this is how they wish that they could be perceived, but they didn't feel that value within themselves. So they couldn't be that behind the scenes, and they believed that they couldn't be that behind the scenes, which is really sad, but it tells me also that this is how you felt about them. You felt a lot of love for this person, and it made you really sad that they didn't ever take any kind of steps to improve themselves. And even if they did take steps, it's like they didn't do it for the right reasons. They did it because they wanted something. With the Emperor in reverse right beside the Eight of Pentacles, or the Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody that's extremely deceptive and will only give because they see someone's value and they want something from them. Okay, what else is in Taurus's energy right now, Spirit? There could be a need here to get back to work with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Because of some sort of fear here. There's a fear around not having enough. And okay, so if you have Gemini in your chart, definitely check out the Gemini reading that I just posted, because you got the sign of Gemini and you actually got a few of their cards in this reading as well. But regardless, this feels like you investing into something that will invest back into you with this 2 of Cups upright. Finding something that will actually give back to you. So you have this fear around whatever it is that you're going towards, that you've stopped going towards momentarily or stopped being as passionate about, that it's just going to take forever and that it won't come in for you. But all you have to do is switch your perspective into one of, no, this is going to come in for me. And it's going to come in for me as much as I come in for it. So that's kind of what I'm getting so far. Yeah, with the Moon and the Ace of Pentacles. What you don't see coming is that there's an offer coming towards you very quickly. Very quickly. It's gonna be something that you don't expect. Because you got both the Ace of Wands and then the Knight of Pentacles. This is telling me that as soon as you make a move towards this thing that you really love and really, really start like just hunkering down and doing it, doing the thing, and not worrying about the results so much, you're going to get the result faster. Because you won't be so stuck in your head. There's something here about you almost tricking yourself into not wanting to work. Not wanting to put in the sacrifices, not wanting to put in the determination. But the fact of the matter is the thing that you're working on now is meant for you. It's such a clear message today, Taurus. It feels like you really... Oh my goodness. Do we need any more? The King of Pentacles. Wow. That's some strong energy. It's a very strong earthy energy. Whatever it is here that you're going to be pursuing, you're going to find it very easy, actually. You're creating this barrier for yourself. So you're basically getting in your own way. But whatever it is that you're going to start doing here, you're not only going to find it really enjoyable, but the amount of abundance that comes from it is going to be incredible. Like, mind-blowing, I'm hearing. And I don't know if this one is the Taurus card, the King of Pentacles. I don't remember if this one was the Taurus card. But, I mean, strong earth energy there. So you're going to be feeling very in your element in whatever it is that you're going to be doing here. I feel very like businessy energy here. You talking to a lot of people. You giving a lot of advice. No longer feeling like you have, like, you're not distracted. So this could be just guidance to stay focused. But this could also say that you need to make some sort of plan. And that could be like the missing piece right now. And I saw 11:12 on the clock as I looked up. So making a plan for what you need to do. So what is this plan? Spirit, could you tell me more about this plan? I feel you fighting it. I feel you fighting your abundance. There's a block here, a mental block around being afraid of your own abundance, being afraid of your own potential, because you feel how powerful this potential is with the sun in reverse. You're afraid to step into your spotlight. You're afraid to take up center stage. So what happens when they take up center stage here, Spirit? What happens when they take up center stage? Okay, the Knight of Swords. Don't just take up center stage in a haphazard kind of way. So you have to really plan things out a little better here, which we get that again. Okay, so the Knight, or the King of Wands, think about the things that you would really enjoy. What would you enjoy consuming? This could be 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. This could be someone, you could be someone who really is some sort of creator. So you are some sort of creator here. And very soon you're going to have to be wearing a lot of different hats. But somehow you're going to be able to balance all of them. You're going to be able to balance all of them, and powerfully, with the King of Wands right beside him. And with the Knight of Cups, lots of offers here. So many so that you'll be able to say no to some of them. So being discerning too about the ones that you accept is going to be key here in creating the future that you actually want. So not thinking from a poverty mindset of, I have to accept every single offer, even if it goes against my values. There's something here about staying true to your values and really curating the life that you want. Really deciding what that looks like and what kinds of values and morals the person that you want to step into has. With the Five of Cups, you could be focusing on sadness right now. Four of Cups and Five of Cups. What is this Four of Cups and a Five of Cups? This is a new energy here. What is this Four of Cups and the Five of Cups? Clarify that, Spirit. We need clarification for Taurus here. And we got one more. So we got the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the Three of Wands in reverse. You've said no to something here that doesn't... Okay, so you've started saying no to things. You said no to something that wasn't fulfilling. That you didn't want to see continue on in your life. So great job on that, Taurus. Because it feels like there was something here that you kept waiting on and kept waiting on and kept waiting on. It could have been some sort of communication with the three. Someone to start passionately communicating, or someone to start feeling the way that you feel towards them. This could have been also you waiting for someone to mature and start to invest in whatever it was that you were investing into with this Nine of Pentacles right beside. This is someone who's extremely immature, and you've said no. You've said, I've had enough of that. And this could also just be you shifting how you see yourself. You deciding that you're going to be more mature. You're going to take all the steps required in order to step into this maturity. Ten of Pentacles. There's a huge windfall here waiting for you. It's waiting for you. So, what are you waiting for? You have to take steps forward towards it. And you can't worry about what the steps are going to look like, because they'll be illuminated for you as you go. So just decide. Just decide that you're going to take the leap of faith in the way that you need to do it. And this is actually guidance to not take the leap of faith irrationally. Don't, if you're investing in a business, don't just go and spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars if you don't have that, right? Seek out the proper resources and do the proper steps. Find out what the proper step is before you take the action. Because not doing so actually cuts off that energy before it can flourish into something beautiful. You need to really be nurturing something here. Well, I don't know if this reading is like boring, but I apologize if it is. I mean, I don't know why I'm apologizing. It almost feels like... I'm gonna get back to this. Oh, self-worth. Self-worth. Okay, that could be why that came through. There could be a feeling of low self-worth here. Like you don't have enough to offer people. Or you don't have enough to... It's like this level of perfection that you need to reach in order to create something here. But you don't need to reach this level of perfection. All you need to do is have the determination to keep going forward. And I also got, you need to keep tricking yourself into saying yes. So part of that could be just rewarding yourself. So positive affirmations and positive, what is that? What's the term for that? Positive reinforcement, that's what it's called. So the way you train a dog is you have to train yourself like a dog. You have to, when you do something good, positively reinforce yourself. And you can't be cruel to yourself because that's not going to work. That's actually going to make you regress back into a past state. So stop being cruel to yourself if you're being cruel to yourself. You're doing an incredible job. And I'm not here to criticize you. I'm here to say that you're doing a really good job. You're creating a lot of opportunities for yourself. And all you need to do is keep reminding yourself of how far you've come. Of the fact that you have been so brave and taken so many chances. And this actually gives you an upper hand here. The fact that you've been so brave and been so passionate. You've tried to balance so many things and go towards so many things. That's why you've been put into this state of abundance now. That's why you even have this door that you can open. And all that's left for you is to step through that door. And it doesn't seem like I can really know exactly how to do that. Maybe that was apparent here through this reading here. I hope so. Just in case though. Let's see. What is it that my Taurus collective can do here to help put them into the next chapter here, to let them open the door? When one door closes, another one opens. And it feels as though those words are very heavy right now for you. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Pisces, or a Cancer. But it feels as though with the Scorpio card right here, it could be definitely a Scorpio. It is heavy here. Someone has been very unstable. And allowing the death of that relationship here has opened the door. You just don't see it yet. So that is your reading, Taurus. I hope that you enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed this ending here because it just felt like it just all came together. If you like the way I read, definitely check out my description. I have some private readings down below as a special for $15 US. They're 20-minute readings. They're just like general readings like this. So it's channeled whatever spirit wants to tell you at that moment. And if you also really like silver jewelry, I carve silver jewelry, and I have a website down below, as mentioned, with my own personal designs. And if this is where we leave off, have a good morning, good evening, good night, whenever you're watching this reading. Bye! Oh! Also, there's a discount down below for the jewelry. It's a spring discount up until the end of May. So that is soon. You get quite a big discount with that. So enjoy that. And again, I'll see you again soon. Bye!